So now that we got those mounting bolts off, we're actually just gonna pull this thing out and try and get that carb off. Just like so. Oops, we're spilling a bit of gas. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now that we got this engine out of the frame, which is right over here, we're actually just gonna pull this carburetor entirely off. It should just come right off now. There we go. Looks clean on the inside, but that can be deceiving. We're gonna take a look at these jets and make sure. We just got some carb clean, so I just threw this into a little pail with some carb clean at the bottom to get the small parts, and I'm getting the main jets and everything cleaned. And just look at that, guys. Look at all that gunk that came out of there. That's pretty dark. So I think this should run great after we're done with this. But one thing I did notice is that there was a little bit of oil sitting inside the carburetor. So I'm wondering if that was a problem. I know that it was overfilled with oil, so that could also be attributing to it not running. So we just came back to the carburetor. It's been sitting here for a few hours now in this solution, and the solution's looking pretty dirty, so I think it's done its job pretty well. So now let's start putting this thing back together. So we actually had to take off our fuel tank just so we could clean it out, because there's actually a bit of gunk in there. But now that we've gotten that out and got it all cleaned up in there, it's pretty clean. You guys probably can't see, but it's clean in there now. Now we have the carburetor all put back together. This thing's looking pretty nice and clean. So now all that's left to do is put it on the motor and see if this thing runs. But of course, I thought I'd show you guys what the carb cleaner looked like that we bathed all these parts in. Look at that. Look at all that stuff that came out of there. So normally this is clear, and that's pretty yellow and gunky. But yeah, so let's just throw this on the motor then. Okay, so we just got everything set up here on this Honda GX120 motor. And we're just going to throw some fuel in the tank because it's empty right now just to see if this thing runs. So let's take a look at this, see if this thing runs. Man, look at that, guys. Got this engine from not running to running. Look at that. That's sweet, guys. So it looks like all this engine really needed was a carb clean, which is often going to be the case in these small engines. If they sit for a long time with gas in them, the gas gets bad, clogs up the carb.